A number of
We're taking you live now to Pensacola, Florida, where President Trump is holding a rally. He is not explicitly rallying for Roy Moore, but this rally is 20 miles from the Alabama border and within Alabama's television market. Let's listen in.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And if you think this crowd is big, you should see right now what's outside. Congratulations. Hello, Pensacola. What a place. Right here on the Emerald Coast, right? The Emerald Coast. In the great state of Florida, where we had a tremendous victory, didn't we? Come on. We are joined by many, many people in the military and great American patriots. Thank you very much. Well, you remember the campaign. I said, let me begin by wishing each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas, right? And I can think of no better Christmas present for the American people than giving you a massive tax cut. That's what's happening. And your Senate and your House, hopefully, very shortly, will have those approvals. Those hands will go up, and you're going to be paying a lot less tax. So congratulations. I hope. They got to vote, and I think they will. I can't wait to sign that tax cut. Great for so many, but great for the middle class. We're going to put it into law. We're going to cap off an incredible first year in office. There's been no first year like this, or at least just about no. I think the answer is no, but I have to be very accurate because of the fake news back then. In our campaign for the presidency, we defied the pundits, the politicians, and the special interests because ours was a movement of the people, and it really was. It was a movement of you. It was a movement of the people. It was a movement to make America great again. And it's happening. That's happening. And by the way, how are your 401ks doing? Not too bad, right? Over the weekend, I was in New York City, and I love to say hello to our folks in uniform, whether it's the military, whether it's law enforcement. And we had people backstage, and I always want to take my time. And a man comes up. He was a police officer in New York City. First time anyone said this to me, he said, Mr. President, I want to thank you. My family thinks I'm a financial genius. My 401k is up 39% in 9 months. I think it's going to be very hard for somebody to beat us in a few years. Can you imagine? Now we're only talking about a few years. All you have to say is, with us it goes up, with them it goes down. And that's the end of the election, right? Everyone's doing well, and it's going to be a lot better. We're going to do better and better. We are going to make our country great again, and we are looking at our country now as America first. America first. So tonight we're going to speak straight to the American people and cut right through the fake news media. Right through. We're going to speak the plain truth, and really the truth that you just want to hear. You have to hear. They don't want to hear. But And by the way, did you see all the corrections the media's been making? They're saying, sorry, they've been doing that all year. They never apologized. Maybe that comes with being the president. I don't know. They've been apologizing left and right. They took this fraudster from ABC. They suspended him for a month. They should have fired him for what he wrote. He drove the stock market down 350 points in minutes, which, by the way, tells you they really like me, right? When you think of it. And you know what he cost people? And I said to everybody, get yourself a lawyer and sue ABC News. Sue them. And then CNN apologized just a little while ago. They apologized. Oh, thank you, CNN. Thank you so much. You should have been apologizing for the last 2 years. True. What a group. What a group. But since the election, and they're not going to argue with this, we've created 2.2 million new jobs. Factories are coming back to our country. You know, we have factories pouring back into our country. You ever think you'd hear that? I used to tell you that's going to happen. See, now there's consequences when companies close up their factories, move to another country, make a product and sell it right through. They have consequences now. And by the way, those consequences are getting very steep, and they're going up. There's no more of that stuff. There's no more. In November alone, you saw this today, we added 228,000 jobs. I watched these anchors this morning. They were devastated. Did you say, oh, what's going on? And honestly, we have a long way to go. We're going to do much better than this, and I've been saying it, including another 33,000 new jobs in manufacturing. Where do you hear that, right? Hispanic unemployment is the lowest ever recorded. Any Hispanics here? Any Hispanics? Any Hispanics? You guys were great. Remember, they weren't going to vote for me because I'm going to build the wall, but they want the wall too. They want security. Oh, we're going to have the wall. Don't worry. They want security. How about the Cuban population in Miami? Well, we have Cubans here tonight. Good. Was the number 86% in favor of Trump? A tremendous percentage. Total unemployment is now at a 17-year low. Think of it. Not bad. Not bad after 10 months. It's only going to get better. Listen to this one. This is, to me, maybe one of the most important because it's all psychological to a large extent, and that's what creates greatness. Consumer confidence is at a 17-year high. Think of that. It was not like that in your last administration. Economic growth last quarter surged to 3.3%. You know where it was, right? When we started, you know where it was? Dingo. 3.3%, and it's going a lot higher. You know, I used to hear you'll never hit 3, you'll never hit 2.5. You figure maybe 2.3, 2.4. If we didn't have the hurricanes last quarter, we would have hit 4%, and everybody back there would have said that's impossible. We had a couple of hurricanes. You heard about it, right? You heard about it? The stock market is hitting an all-time high record for another, and think of this, 86 times since Election Day. 86 times. It hit a record. 86 times. And we're going to keep it going. And then you look at all of the money you folks are making. Oh, I wish I could take 10 or 15%, but I think you're not going to do that. Yeah? You're not going to do that. But it's getting better and better. Your pensions are getting bigger and bigger. Your pension funds, all of those things are happening. And wait till you see what we're doing. Tax cuts, but wait till you see what we're doing with health care. Wait till you see. You're going to be happy. Not the Obamacare nightmare. Not Obamacare nightmare. It's not that nightmare where your premiums are a disaster, right? They're a disaster. No, we have it going. You watch. We have some very good things happening with respect to health care, and the taxes are a part of it, and you'll see what happens right after taxes. You're going to see what happens, because with taxes, something great is going to get announced. We're getting rid of the individual mandate. That individual mandate, where you pay a lot of money for the privilege of not having to have insurance or health care. So you pay for the privilege of not getting taken care of. Isn't that a wonderful thing? And we're going to repeal it. Since the election, we've created more than $5 trillion in new economic wealth just in the stock market alone. We're not including real estate and other values. $5 trillion. And we are finally rebuilding our country, defending our citizens, and fighting for our great American workers. We're putting America first by renegotiating trade deals. We're renegotiating NAFTA. We're renegotiating our horrendous deal with South Korea. I kept you out of the TPP, which would have been a total disaster for you and for everybody else. And we're making individual deals with these countries. You know, when you get tied into 12 countries or 22 countries or 18 countries, you're stuck. It's a spider web. It's like this. If you have 16 good ones and 2 bad ones, as an example, you can't do it. You can't get out. When you have a deal one-on-one, nice, simple deal. We have a deal with Japan, or we have a deal with South Korea, or we have a deal with whoever it may be. If they don't treat us right, we send them what's called a letter of termination. These people always say, oh, they're saying, oh, TPP. Yeah, well, all these countries tied in. You can't terminate. You're tied into all the good ones. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So you can't do what you have to do. So you send out a letter of termination. You give them a 60-day notice or a 30-day notice or even a 6-month notice. They then come back because we're the big piggy bank that everybody likes robbing. The whole world robs it. So they then come back and they say, can we negotiate? And we make a better deal than we had in the first place, right? But you can't do that when you have many countries tied in. You can't, I call it a spider's web. There's a lot of Washington lobbyists, bureaucrats, politicians who don't want to see things change. They're made a fortune. Areas around Washington, D.C. are the richest areas in this country. You saw it the other night. A list came out. We have 5 areas that are among the richest areas in the country. That's because everybody is making a fortune, and people outside of that area are paying for the money they're making. We're not going to have it. They like things the way they used to be. They don't like it so much now, although I must tell you, they're doing well also. They're doing well also. Their stocks are going up. I don't know if there's anything I can do to prevent it for those people. But they call themselves the resistance. You ever see these signs? Resist, resist. I love these guys. Look at these guys. Blacks for Trump. I love you. I love you. I love you. By the way, now that you bring it up, black home ownership just hit the highest level it's ever been in the history of our country. Congratulations. Oh, these resistors resist. Hillary resisted, and you know what happened? She lost the election in a landslide. But you know what they're really resisting? They're resisting the will of the American people. That's what they're resisting. Look, it's being proven we have a rigged system. Doesn't happen so easy. But this system, going to be a lot of changes. This is a rigged system. This is a sick system from the inside. And, you know, there's no country like our country, but we have a lot of sickness in some of our institutions. And we're working very hard. We've got a lot of them straightened out, but we really do. We have a rigged system in this country, and we have to change it. Terrible. Terrible. They're resisting progress. They're resisting change because the only thing they really care about is protecting what they've been able to do, which is really control the country and not to your benefit. By the way, wages starting to go up. First time in